What is up, zombie fans? It is G-Tiger Dude, the Zombologist, back again with Black Ops Zombies, Mysteries and Clues Part 6, the Quarantine and Retaliation Map Pack Predictions, and I've got a lot of good evidence to present to you guys today, so without further ado, let's roll! In order to find out what the future zombie maps hold for us, I decided it was worth looking into the past. So I went on Shinonuma, into the spawn room, and activated the 3 radios in there, in order to listen to an interesting voice message, to say the least.
R-4808N 37 1406 115 48 40.
I hope you're receiving this transmission, Peter. If you are not, then all is already lost. You must know by now that we failed to contain you, and that we had to move the experiment here. Remember, it'll guide you. The giant must remain at all costs. Dairy small at all costs. Find Dr. Max's. They may know what's going on. Is dangerous at best. I'm not sure how long we can continue here. We've lost most of our best people. I hope you get this. I hope it hasn't happened there too. But I'm almost out of hope.
60 54 06.96 101 55 44.94.
I am not your seer.
This message seems to be some sort of transmission to Peter, and in case you don't know who Peter is, yeah, he's that guy. Poor dude. But that's not what's important. What's important are the numbers at the beginning and at the end of that message. Let's look over them. Punching in the first set of numbers into Google Maps will surprise us, with the result showing Area 51 and the nearby Groom Dry Lake. The second set of numbers shows a random location in Russia. Or is it really random? This is the Tunguska meteor crash site. Now, the Tunguska meteor crash site in Russia, it may be a really cool place to visit, and it may even be linked to the 115 meteors, but it really isn't a place of much significance at the moment, but Area 51 is. You see, there are these 2 specific locations near Area 51 and Groom Lake, the first of which is Nuketown. Nuketown has been rumored to be near Groom Lake, exactly by Area 51, and also, another interesting thing is one of the buildings within Area 51, one of the hangars to be specific. Hangar 18. That's right, it is within Area 51. We've been asking for an Area 51 zombies map for ages, so is it a surprise that Hangar 18 has so many Easter eggs? I think not, and I think these Easter eggs have a meaning behind them.
Hangar 18 is based in the highly controversial Area 51, and it has a lot of Easter eggs that play up the conspiracy theory aspect.
That's right, even a Treyarch employee will admit there are a ton of Easter eggs on Hangar 18, the first of which being this floating apple, which is an obvious reference to a viral video from the beginning of around when Black Ops came out, about an evil glitch floating apple on Villa. This is of course just for fun and doesn't have much meaning behind it. The serious Easter eggs start right here. A military installation restricted area sign, and a sign other restricted area signs. Notice, warning, do not enter. What could they possibly be hiding here? Look at this. Hazardous material, restricted, do not enter. Warning, restricted area. All of these signs, it's almost as though the US is trying to hide something here. 115? Are there zombies here? Let's listen in. Did those sound like zombies to you? Because they really didn't sound like zombies to me. What that did sound like? Aliens. Check out these satellite dishes, trying to pick up some sort of signal from space, some sort of aliens. You know what I think? I think Quarantine will be the first zombies map to have alien zombies. Call me crazy, but here's my theory. It's rather common information that after Der Reese, our characters teleported into the future to Kinodern, after which they went to Ascension. But I think that Quarantine takes place before Call of the Dead in Shangri-La. I think that after Ascension, our characters, they took a rocket ship to the moon, because it's the most abundant source of 115, after which they found aliens on the moon, and to run away, and the aliens chased after them, and that is what Quarantine is about. Because there need to be some way of them to get into the room on Call of the Dead, and 115 is the way teleporters are powered, and they didn't have any 115 in Ascension, so where else do they get it from other than the most abundant source of 115 in the universe? Our moon. Let's look at even more evidence on Hangar 18. Look, warning, restricted area, did not enter. What's in here? Why, none other than a biohazard cleansing unit, and inside, 2 bodies. What kind of bodies are these? I think that these are zombies. Humans turned into zombies, infected by none other than 115. If you look at them, it says government, top secret, right in front of the chest. And you can see they have humanoid characteristics, but obviously look dead, dark, and zombie-ish. As you can see, government, top secret, a number, a label, and on their feet, there's another label that says unknown. Does that mean unknown species, unknown name, unknown what? We don't know. It's unknown. Also on the wall there is writing unknown, cause unknown, receive 930, height, weight, all of these numbers, pointing towards what this could possibly be. Is this a human? Is it a human gone zombied? Also, check this out. If you look at the ceiling area, you can see these tiny white specks. These tiny white particles floating into the air. Is this perhaps the method of how the zombie infection spreads? Who knows? Not sure if this is of any significance or not, but in the room above that room, there's a picture with a couple guys standing in front of Hangar 12. Does Hangar 12 have anything to do with Hangar 18? Another clue which suggests that Quarantine is within Area 51 and Hangar 18, and will be the next zombies map here, is these honeycomb-shaped walls, which resemble the honeycomb-shaped walls in Der Riese, inside the STG-44 room, or the catwalk room with the teleporter. Inside of that same room is another biohazard decontamination unit, and flying inside of it in spectator mode will reveal even more hexagonal shapes, similar to the ones once again on Der Riese, that sort of honeycomb pattern, and a wind tunnel with even more of these hexagonal shapes. Of course, nearby here, there's a room with this sort of radio player playing some sort of beeping sound, perhaps intercepting signals from outer space, perhaps the rocket with our characters on it, just as I've theorized. Moving into the main room, we can see an Area 51 sign on the wall, and all around blueprints of blackbirds, such as here, upstairs. They're all over the place. They're right there on the wall. I believe that Quarantine will have blackbirds incorporated into the map in a similar method that Ascension has the rockets. Look, Groom Lake, greetings from Groom Lake. There's just these signs everywhere that point. This is definitely an Area 51, and this is where I strongly believe the next Zombies map is going to be. Another clue, check out this generator inside the hangar. Looks cool and all? Whoa! It's also on Ascension. Another clue that Hangar 18 will be the location of Quarantine, the next Zombies map. Check this out, danger, high voltage. What could that be? Perhaps the power room in the Zombies map? I'd say that's enough evidence to show that Quarantine of the Retaliation map pack shall be on Area 51/Hangar 18. But where did I get the name Quarantine and Retaliation map pack? When I downloaded Escalation, it was called Retaliation. I was like, what could this possibly be the name for the next map pack? It wasn't. The next map pack was Annihilation, but it is definitely going to be the name of this fourth, most likely the last map pack. Also, check this out. This is on firing range. It says Quarantaine, which is French for quarantine, and there are signs on firing range which say quarantine. Not to mention, there's a leaked article which contained the Retaliation map pack's name, as well as the Zombies map's name, which is Quarantine, and all 3 of the multiplayer maps. 4 of the multiplayer maps. Also, look at this. First Strike, Escalation, Annihilation, Retaliation. It stands for fear. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe. That was D-Tiger Dude. This is Black Ops Zombies Mysteries and Clues Part 6. If you want to see any other episodes, they're all listed here, and I'll see you later. Peace.